The smartwatch is the ultimate smartphone accessory. It can tell the time, of course, but it can also beam important notifications straight to your wrist, and run native apps. What's more impressive is that many of today's best models can also perform a ton of novel tricks, such as enabling you to search the internet with your voice, tracking your exercise with GPS, and letting you check out at the grocery store without reaching for your wallet. Oh, and they look absolutely stunning to boot. If you're thinking that a smartwatch is a pointlessly geeky accessory, think again. These choices are well made, powerful, and can genuinely make you fitter through some smart nudges. And now it's Cyber Monday. We'll be updating this piece with the best deals we're seeing. Keep an eye on our widgets to see the top prices for your next digital timepiece. Choosing the smartwatch that's right for you isn't easy, but we hope to make the exciting process of getting paired up with your next, or first, smartwatch as simple as possible. 1. Apple Watch 3. The Apple Watch 3, or Apple Watch Series 3, if we're being picky, is the best smartwatch you can buy right now. Yes, it's essentially just the Apple Watch 2 frame with some new innards. But they make a big difference. The LTE connection is the headline event, although that's not really as useful as some might hope, plus it costs a lot more to use, and drains the battery. It's still water resistant so you can swim about when using it nor worry about getting it wet in the rain when you're out for a jog. There's GPS on board to make running that little bit easier, plus it comes running the top WatchOS 4 software. 2. LG Watch Style. The LG Watch Style, built in collaboration with Google, offers everything that's to love from the best Android Wear smartwatches, ditches the dreaded flat tire, then fills in the gap with cool, useful features and a whole lot of style. Roll that all up and you're left with an extremely alluring presentation that makes a mighty strong argument for Google's wearable platform. But there are some familiar wrinkles here. Battery life is still a low point, and, as independent as Android Wear 2.0 claims to be, Google is still in the early days of filling the new Play Store with compatible apps that are enticing enough to bother with aside from its own. 3. Samsung Gear S3. While its look is more executive than the Gear S2, it rocks an IP68 protected build and can last up to 3 days of use before needing a charge. That's some of the best battery life we've seen on a smartwatch. Samsung recently made the Gear S3, and Gear S2, for that matter, compatible on iOS 2. So if you're looking for a more traditional-looking alternative to the Apple Watch, you may have found your match. 4. Garmin Forerunner 735 XT. The notifications are basic but rich enough, and you can control your music from the wrist. Yes, this will be a bit basic for some, but if you're in any way interested in fitness, this watch can do it all, and it's a half-decent fitness tracker too, with a super long battery life that puts many on this list to shame. 5. LG Watch Sport. LG Watch Sport would be the smartwatch to beat right now, because it's a full-featured fitness tracker wrapped in a smartwatch running Android Wear 2.0. However, despite supporting an LTE connection, so if you pop a SIM card into the back of the watch, it can make and receive calls and data, without your smartwatch nearby. It's been limited to US-only availability. 6. Asus ZenWatch 3. The Asus ZenWatch 3 should be one to think about. It has a great display, useful hardware buttons and good battery life. Although it has been slow to adopt Android Wear 2.0, the long-awaited update is finally available. 7. Fitbit Ionic. The Fitbit Ionic was always going to be a tough move for the brand, trying to enter the world of smartwatches from fitness bands. The effort succeeds in some places, namely fitness, as you might imagine, where you can track all manner of things, from running to weightlifting to swimming. There's also dedicated bodyweight coaching sessions in there, and you can pay for items on the go using Fitbit Pay. 8. Apple Watch 2. The Apple Watch 2 was the best smartwatch around, until it got replaced. It's water-resistant, which means it's more durable than most of the other devices on this list, and you won't have to worry about getting it wet in the rain when you're out for a jog. There's GPS on board to make running that little bit easier, plus it comes running the newest WatchOS 3 software. Design-wise, it's looking very similar to the original Apple Watch. It's no longer as expensive as it once was, either. 9. Moto 360, 2nd Gen. The 2nd generation Moto 360 certainly gets our vote as one of the best smartwatches when it comes to the design, and it's also one of the most comfortable wearables around. The new size options give the Moto 360 the extra reach it needed the first time around. That, and the newfound comfortable fit, along with the added customization to the design, brings it all together as one of the best smartwatches of 2016, and still a strong option in 2017. 10. Apple Watch. Being able to check when you've got a message, or see who's calling and be able to make snap decisions, still is possible here, and great when you're exercising or in another situation where grabbing your phone isn't practical. The new enhancements from Apple's WatchOS 4 really do help this smartwatch leap forward, even if the hardware is years old now. It's now faster, more usable, and comes with watch faces that make it feel more personal.